warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. And now I am going to talk about gender matters or Jungian Archetype from two female coach. I think they are the greatest female coach in the world. And today, this video I made this video for my friend Angelou. And thank you so much for Miss Ruiz to give us this assignment. And well, let's know about the quotes. Who they are. I chose Maya Angelou and Emily Dickinson. Maya Angelou is an American poet. Yes, and not only just a poet, she is also a storyteller, activist, rapist, actress, composer, dancer. I think she is very talented. Very talented. I can like it. Can I like it?
How you like that?
Yeah. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows, spanning over 30 years. Wow. Jadi karya-karyanya Maya Angelou ini sempat pernah itu diperankan dalam beberapa drama dan juga movie ataupun televisi, hampir kurang lebih itu 5 tahun. Itu lama banget, luar biasa. And she received a dozen of awards, and also more than 50 honorary degrees. How you like that? Yes. And the first book is I Know Why the Cake Bird Sings in 1969. Tells of her life up to the age of 17 and brought her international recognition and acclaim. Jadi buku pertamanya itu ya yang I Know Why the Cake Bird Sings di tahun 1969 itu yang menceritakan tentang kehidupannya hingga masa 17 tahun masa remaja ya kayak gitu dah. And next is Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson is also an American poet because she was born in Amherst, Massachusetts, United States. In her famous poem is Hope is the thing with others. So here we are going to analyze archetypes, and according to Carl Jung, archetypes are images and themes which have universal meanings for culture, which may show up in dreams, literature, art, or religion. Jadi macam kayak gambar dan tema yang memiliki makna universal lintas budaya gitu, yang muncul dalam mimpi, sastra, seni dan juga agama. Jadi according to the Carl Jung, there are 5 archetypes that we must know. Those are persona, the animus, and the shadow, and the last is the self. First one is the persona. The persona is like mask ya, jadi kayak masker atau topeng that we present into the world. Jadi macam kayak topeng yang memang kita tampilkan ke kehidupan masyarakat, di mana itu perilaku atau karakter itu dapat diterima di masyarakat. Jadi bukan yang sebenarnya kita sih sebenarnya persona itu. And the next one is anima or animus. Kalau anima itu lebih kepada kecenderungan sifat femininnya di dalam laki-laki, sementara animus itu sifat maskulin di dalam wanita. And the next is the shadow. Shadow itu bukan mata yang buat mata ya, bukan. The shadow ini di sini beda. Yaitu kalau menurut Carl Jung itu, this is the animal side of our personality. Maksudnya bukan sifat hewan yang ada dalam tubuh kita ya, tapi lebih kepada apa ya, sisi gelap yang ada dalam tubuh kita. Ya, jadi memang pastilah ya dalam setiap diri manusia itu pasti ada sisi gelap yang nggak selalu lurus-lurus aja gitu, pasti ada. And the last is the self. Dari katanya sendiri itu udah jelas banget bahwa I think the self is the purpose of life, the purpose of life that we realize the true self of ourselves gitu. Jadi apa yang sebenarnya tuh kita gitu ya, itu yang kita tunjukkan. Jadi sebenarnya dalam diri kita tuh nggak cuma punya sifat yang ada di diri kita, tapi kita juga menunjukkan yang kayak tadi, kayak topeng, the persona, the animals, dan the shadow. Cuma the shadow itu lebih kepada perilaku sisi gelapnya yang memang bisa ditahan oleh kita atau karena norma-norma yang berlaku kayak gitu. Dan di saat kita bisa melakukan itu semua, so we can reach our self gitu. Yes, next we are going to analyze this way. Yes, I just equality by Angelou. You declare you see me dimly through a glass which will not shine. Too, I stand before you boldly, trim in rank and marking time. You do own to hear me faintly, as a whisperer or a friend, while my drums beat off the message, and the rhythms never change. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. You announce my ways are random, that I fly from man to man. But if I'm just a shadow to you, could you ever understand? We have lived a painful history. We know the shameful past, but I keep on marching forward, and you keep on coming last. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. Take the blinders from your vision, take the bedding from your ears, and confess you've heard me crying, and admit you've seen my tears. Hear the tempo so compelling, hear the blood throb in my veins. Yes, my drums are beating nightly, and the rhythms never change. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. Oh, in this poem is very clearly seen. Yes, it is all about equality, but not only equality. There are another theme in this poem. Those are racism and discrimination. Kita dapat lihat ini nggak cuma tentang kesetaraan, tapi juga rasis dan juga diskriminasi. We can see in the repeating words in this poem that used in this poem is like equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. It is repeated 6 times in poem, that it emphasizes that Angelou wants to be free from racism, and she hopes the equality for everyone. Jadi ini benar menjelaskan banget bahwa sang penulis ini, Angelou, itu memang ingin menyuarakan sebuah kesetaraan ras, karena beliau ini kan memang kelahiran Amerika yang memiliki ras dark race. Jadi ya, dan di sana itu seperti dianggap rendah gitu ya, kayak gitu. Dari mana kita bisa tahu? Because in the word I itu refers to herself. Kelihatan banget sini. Ini kata I, equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. I itu refers ke dirinya sendiri. And you di sini tuh you announce my race. Wellington itu refers ke white race. Ya, kayak gitu. I think it use sound imagery and visual imagery because you can see in the words like ini. You announce my words that I fly from man to man, but if I'm just shadow to you, it's very clear. You're saying that it use visual imagery, and it is just metaphor style in this poem. We can see in the words like this. Take the blinders from your vision, take the padding from your ears, and confess your heart me crying and admit your sin with tears. Ini jelas banget menggunakan style metaphor, and it represented white people who ignore African Americans and showed racism towards them. The repeated use of metaphors in this poem gives a strong impetus to continue to objectify for equal rights for all people. Jadi jelas banget bahwa pengulangan kata di sini itu menandakan kekuatan dari seorang Angelou, bahwa beliau ini memang sangat ingin menyuarakan kesetaraan ras, dimana saat itu memang ras mereka itu kayak lebih dipandang rendah oleh orang-orang lain. And next is poem from Emily Dickinson. I chose because I could not stop your death. So let's read the poem first. Because I could not stop your death, he kindly stopped for me to create hope, but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the rain. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather, he passed us. The dews drew, quivering and chill, for only gossamer, my gown, my tipped, only tool. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible. The cornice in the ground. Since then, the centuries and yet feels shorter than the day. I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity. This finish. It's talk about the death, tentang kematian, but not only about the death, it is about eternity. Jadi di sini Emily want to express feminist ideas. Were in the mid 19th century when she was born, the role of woman was very despised and only met as a subordinate of their husband. Jadi di sini tuh jelas banget bahwa di puisi ini Emily ingin menceritakan tentang atau ingin mencurahkan ide tentang feminis, di mana di tahun ketika ia lahir itu peran wanita itu kayak lebih direndahkan dibanding peran laki-laki atau suaminya, seperti itu. And in the several studies, experts have agreed about the implicit meaning in the poem, which is about the picture of the unhappiness of a marriage. Jadi beberapa expert juga sempat berargumen bahwa ini implicit meaning di dalam puisi ini tuh memang ya, menceritakan tentang sebuah rumah tangga yang nggak bahagia gitu, ya kan. You can see in this poem like train, ya kan ini kan ada kata train, itu kayak menggambarkan tentang symbol of marriage gitu, and it is used kinesthetic and this imagery. You can see in the through of the poem bahwa di sini puisi ini tuh kayak menceritakan tentang perjalanan dia ketika dia tuh naik kereta, gitu kan, sama seorang yang he-nya itu refers ke suaminya. Despite her complaints, in fact we can observe that there is still a belief by the female narrator to that through the positive noun equality. It implies that at this stage the narrator still has some desire and hope to achieve a healthy relationship for her life with her husband. But the description in the remaining stanza shows that it is only an illusion. Cukup sedih juga ya, karena sebenarnya dalam puisi ini tuh masih ada kayak harapan pengen membangun rumah tangga yang baik atau hubungan yang baik-baik saja gitu, tapi ya mungkin itu hanya sebuah angan, jadinya itu hanya ilusi. Well, after we analyze these poems, yes, we got that these poems have a similar archetype, whereas this poem is explain about the author's personal experience, kan, dimana Maya Angelou itu menceritakan atau menjelaskan kayak menyuarakan sebuah kesetaraan untuk dirinya gitu kan, dan juga orang-orang. Dan juga di situ Emily Dickinson juga menampilkan sebuah gambaran tentang sebuah gambaran keluarga yang tidak baik gitu. Beberapa expert juga sempat observe bahwa dan sempat argue bahwa Emily itu menggambarkan tentang kehidupan pribadinya gitu. I think that's okay. And we are in the end of this video. So if you have another opinion about this poem, just write down in the comment column. Yes, di kolom komentar silakan. And sorry for the mistakes, and stay healthy wherever you are. And goodbye.
We've been on this road to a place that one day we'll know. Adventure to the other side. Searching high and low for the treasure deep in your soul. The fortune teller's always right.